Welcome back, babes, and thank you for tuning in to your favorite girlfriend who is just doing life in front of you and hopes to encourage you of becoming your best self. Today we're going to tackle something that God had to snatch me from, and hopefully it snatches you back into place just like it did to me. Can you imagine? There was a point in my life where I was praying to God saying, I can't believe it. No one knows I'm having a hard time. No one ever thinks I have a hard time. Why does everybody think everything always work out for me? Why do you always make me feel like everything's gonna be okay? No one knows it's sometimes hard for me. No one knows. I was really like that, and I was so annoyed. And it's so funny, as I was doing that, y'all ever have that moment when the Holy Spirit doesn't say anything, but something within that silence, you get all the answers, all the clarity you need? That is exactly what happened to me. All I ended up feeling like I heard was, do you hear what you're saying? Literally, it was like in that silence, I felt the words, do you hear what you're saying? Do you hear your problem? And I'm like, no, you start stumbling. But I'm like, yeah, I hear it. I know it's not usual, it's not the norm, but it's not fair. Everyone always thinks that everything always works out and they don't really check in to see if something's wrong with me. And as I leaned into that conversation with the Holy Spirit, he said, why do you think that happens? This is not by chance. 2 quick points and we're out of here. There's this part in one of my favorite songs which literally embodies that whole conversation, where it goes, and after all that I've been through, I got something. How it go? Wait. What he's done for me, he'll do the same for you. God is no respecter of persons. What he's done for me, he'll do the same for you, because he's giving you the same grace. God's giving you the same grace. But yes, that song. And there's a part, he refers back to the story of Shadrach. Ooh, those names could eat me. How you say those names? Shadrach and Abednego. And a billy goat. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. William Murphy refers to them in the song. When they went into the fire, and when they came out, they even smelled like smoke. And he was explaining how this is what happens when you have that level of grace. God covers you in that same grace. That is exactly what is happening to us every time we find ourselves saying, oh my gosh, this is how people see me when I'm going through hard times. I'm walking on sunshine. Because he's literally showing you he has a level of grace over your life, and he's not going to let the enemy consume you. Can you imagine the magnitude of his presence over your life? For people to literally see you so joyous during those testing seasons, during those seasons of hardship. And I'm going to say hardship because at the end of the day, I know how it feels to be invalidated. Oh, but everyone goes through this. You're going to get through it. And at the end of the day, it's not even that bad for you. I know how it feels for your feelings to be invalidated, to be dismissed. And people don't always mean harm by it. But I'm here to tell you that same grace is the reason why you don't even smell like smoke, even when you've been through the fire. God literally has like a cloak over you, a meat coat to be exact. That's how much of his love is all over your life. He's just letting you know he's doing what he always says that he does. He's near the brokenhearted, he's near the meek. And although those individuals around you may not see it, have a level of grace, compassion for them, because there's someone who has so much compassion and grace for you. That's the reason why they can't even see it. And this brings us to our second point. You're not realizing those moments when people are literally, I don't want to say overlooking, but aren't able to see the struggle that is so real to you. It's setting you up the opportunity for you to learn how to be vulnerable. And I'm not saying vulnerable in the sense where you have to beg, please see I'm suffering. No, it's for you to set out the path and find your true community. And that's what I had to do. And that's why I talk so much about therapy. I remember when I first went in there, She asked me, who can you talk to during hard times? And as a person who always had numerous individuals around her, at that very moment, I really couldn't say plainly who are the individuals I can confide in. Because I realized I was so used to being an anchor or an encourager for other individuals, I never allowed them to do that. And I want to lean into that. I didn't allow them, I didn't create the space for them to do that. And to even further clarify, I also had to realize who were the individuals I can expect that level of comfort from. You need to compartmentalize a lot better so you can know who's your community, your strong friends. This reminds me of a clip. I'm always watching something. I'm always trying to learn. A clip from, I believe it was Oprah, where she says she has some strong friends, some good people around her. You need to have good people around you. Not people who are flawless. There's no flawless person. We all have flaws. And I want to eventually make a series on friendship and trying to understand how to enjoy friendship and girlhood a lot better. But find individuals that your paths are connected, like you guys are focused, you may share some similar interests, you may have similar life aspirations, similar standards. Find those individuals. You may not find the perfect set of people, but as for me, a person who left the more of a group setting and have more individual relationships, I'm able to combine them all and see that I have individuals that make life more fulfilling. And now I don't really cry or scream or dwell on that same feeling I used to feel before the Holy Spirit snatched me up and gave me the clarity of just people aren't overlooking me going through hard times. It's just that they can't see it because of God's presence, grace over my life. I've learned to accept it and see I have a community that makes hard times or testing seasons a lot better because they show up. They show up. I cry so much now. I cry tears of joy because of how my vulnerability has allowed a space of individuals to show me how good they are and how much they care for me and how much they love me. And I want that for you. But it's gonna take for you to step out of this place of sorrow and step into a place of joy. It's gonna take for you to step into a place of feeling rejected, but more accepted. Not accepted for validation, but accepted for who you truly are, flaws and all. And once you're able to do that for yourself, you'll be able to do that for other people. And while we're on the topic of acceptance, my love, it was such a journey for me to actually step into a place where I'm able to embrace this blessing in disguise. And I've just seen this TikTok video. This is what prompted me to even have this conversation with you guys. And I could laugh at it now because isn't that crazy? We're over here crying and lashing out to God because we're like, people aren't seeing me when I suffer. Do you know how good you must look for people not to even see the smoke coming from you when you just ran through fire or going through fire? And I'm like, if I look that good, how good am I gonna look when it's all working out? Had your friends walk for y'all. It just gives me more joy because you know what? I am very grateful to not look like what I've been going through or what I've been through. If it wasn't for me vocalizing that I had a hard time, trust me, people can't tell you. Space will be beat, outfit will eat, stomach will be filled. But on the road, understand He's just trying to show you how much He's literally with you, how His presence is all over your life. And He's trying to set you up for an opportunity to make a community that is truly worth having. That's going to truly make life more fulfilling and for you to fulfill your purpose and to help them fulfill their purpose. Like always, like and share with a friend that can probably benefit off of this. Subscribe so we can talk again because you know I love these conversations. Comment if you have any thoughts or anything you want me to expand on. We're in this together. Love you.